This is the school. Oh, by the way, it is days 28, 29, and 30. Today's Friday. Just to put that out there. We're covering 3 days. This is the school right by where I live in Meridian. It's a lot of families in this neighborhood. I just got done pulling some weeds in the front yard because it needed to be done. And yeah, there's like a lot of families out. But then again, it is a beautiful day. It is like 70 something degrees outside, and it's just marvelous. The biggest family I saw so far that rode on bicycles was 7. That's a lot of kids. 7. Anyway, so yeah, we're just covering 3 days. You know what? Really can't remember what I did on Wednesday. Like at all. Just trying to keep up with chores and dishes. Yesterday was Thursday, and I talked to my mom for a little bit on the phone. She mentioned that people are starting to protest and riot at the Capitol downtown Reno, Nevada. And I said, yeah, that's happening here too. It's happening at the Capitol in Boise. People are protesting against the governor's shelter-in-place order. I don't really know what to say about that, other than that's silly. I'm like, it's not that hard to just stay home and stay put. From my understanding, what I have read on the Facebook comments, which I don't even know if that's reliable, some people are protesting because their small businesses are affected. I completely can imagine that. But other than that, Kyle always talks about the greater good, and unfortunately, you know, everyone's health is the number one priority right now. So the greater good means stay home. If you need something and you need to go out for essentials, yeah, it sucks that your small business has closed. I'm sorry, I really don't know what that's like, but people are gonna go to Walmart. Yeah, it's the bigger store brand, big corporate business, big name that has about everything. But for the greater good and for the safety of everybody in the world and in our nation, stay home. So that's happening. My mom was just kind of going off, seeing how much time I had left on this. I am expecting a grocery delivery today through Albertsons anytime between now, like I have a watch, and 8 p.m. It's what Cal and I have been doing almost every Friday now. So yeah, talked to my mom a little bit yesterday. Not really much else going on there. In fact, I kind of don't even remember what we talked about because my hands were busy making pork pineapple tacos. It was delicious. Today was very droll. Today and yesterday there was like a few tasks with work, and I don't always want to talk about work in these videos just because work is work, and work is kind of dull anyway and boring, and I am thankful that I do have a job, but in all honesty, not a lot is going on right now, and that's just it. It's like, it's so bleak at the moment, and like I can get my job done in an hour, that now I'm starting to find myself very distracted in my home, and that's starting to suck, where now I just, I have a job to do, but instead I'd rather, play around with the iPad and draw on there on Procreate, or go play a video game, or God forbid, I really need to start leaving my phone downstairs or in another room with the volume up in case if someone needs to call me. But I've been starting to browse on my phone a lot of Facebook, a lot of screen time, a lot of texting friends, a lot of checking Messenger and my stories. And it's like constantly rotating. And this was the cycle I broke at the beginning of the year. In 2017, when we were living in Seattle, I kept off Facebook for 10 months. My goal was a year. I kept off of it for 10 months. I kept myself busy. I kept my mind fresh and preoccupied with other healthy things, good things, and events. Like we were always going out. We were going out shopping, to concerts, just to go walk around the lake because we lived off of Lake Washington. But now, then I moved back to Idaho. And not to say there's nothing to do in Idaho, there's definitely plenty to do and plenty of communities and groups to join. But I found myself looking a lot at my phone again and getting on and enjoying the likes and the reactions and the comments. And then I started to feel validated by it again, which is very bad for you. It's very bad. It's almost addicting. Likes are not life. So I realized it was like making me cranky. Facebook always just makes me so cranky and kind of mean at home when all I want to do is just be honest, like a drug. So I got off of it on New Year's, and then this pandemic happened, and I got curious and started trickling on there and just seeing what was up because I wanted to know how the community and all 600 of my friends, mostly peers. I have a few pretty good friends on there that we like to bounce off of back and forth. But yeah, I wanted to see what the 600 people had to say about this and like how were they feeling, what was going on in their minds with this pandemic. Were they scared? Were they brave? Were they careless and apathetic? And then that's when I was like, oh, I gotta keep checking this. This is all interesting. Oh, I joined all these groups. Oh, all these COVID-19 awareness groups. No, it's not that great. I gotta get off of it again. I just gotta cut it cold turkey. My goal is that dog poop. My goal is that it'd be great if I could just like create things and like make comics or artwork and just post it, and that's it. Maybe a few selfies, but that's it. Like, I am just bursting. My mind is bursting right now with so many ideas and so many creative concepts. I want to try a little bit of at-home in closet cosplay. I want to do Anastasia this weekend if I get to it. I keep wanting to draw. If I need to sew my own mask, I will, and maybe choose a cute print from my closet. Something I don't mind tearing up, even though there are certain regulations and, health factors on what kind of cloth you should use for masks. At this point, just covering up your face sounds great. I'm just booming. I want to do like a dance choreography video, even though I can't dance. I want to sing songs. I just want to keep sharing all these artistic things. But I think the most important is just drawing for now and sharing that. I think that's the goal. And I hope to do some of that tonight. I have plans for a few comics. And my first very finely detailed piece of artwork I want to do in Procreate will be Yzma from Cusco, Emperor's New Groove, holding a vial of poison. But it's actually the llama poison, or balm? I don't know. Chemical. Anyway, so that's it for now. Bye.